Manipur government announces strict curfew from July 18th. Assam Rifle seizes forest produce wildlife products worth Rs 213 crore in 46 specific operation in state. And Imphal East CDO naps full cadre of Jove Kamchan faction. Hello and welcome to ELITETV. You're watching the Evening English News. I am SANATOMBI giving you the news in detail. Given a surge in the number of positive cases of Delta variant of COVID-19 in Manipur, the state government announced a total lockdown for 10 days starting from July 18. The health department said that there is a need to take stringent measures to break the chain of transmission. Therefore, the state government has decided to declare a total curfew from July 18, 2021 for 10 days. All are requested to cooperate in tackling COVID-19, the department added. The Minister N. Biren said that in view of the COVID-19 situation in the state, there will be a strict curfew from July 18 to 28 of July. All institutions, except the essential services, will remain closed. He also further said that only the people coming out for vaccination and testing will be permitted to venture out.
Sarkarna haibagi nataba isa na khangna khoi covid sigi kanladi akhoi se isolate toroga khoi tongan apan thokna tuminna leira kanda kan mi unadra kana khoi covid sigi kangadabni haibase modu isa gi wakhal da phawbi raga lamdam sigi pai sai se no marom phang mayam amtadi akhoi haiba covid sigi khoi kansi atopa state yamna phanagre masa no section na badagi masa na section country kaya European Cup, Brazil gi, marks of the Toga Sanakre, Masana section of the gay. I quickly noticed the laiba, at the Maro in the Manipur laiba, variant Delta variant, Yama Lonaganba. I couldn't home kind of testing with the Tarisi, home testing was the Pangiva positive Mayams. Masi, Hydoctan later, Malay, Mamma, Yum the Shi doing it. Or horrens for one by Adrian and the oxygen to young Hayden Ire, Humbu and Iraq and the hospital for Coloconi. Kanmanga doing.
Major General Alok Naresh, Inspector General of Assam Rifles South, spoke with media persons today about the afforestation drive undertaken by the Assam Rifles in Manipur. The Assam Rifles was part of the initiative of undertaking an afforestation drive in Manipur as part of the Pan-India program being organized under the guidance of Ministry of Home Affairs. The troops of IGAR South planted over 21 lakh trees in the 11 districts of Manipur in 2020 as part of the afforestation drive he started. IGAR South will be planting a further 7.2 lakh trees during the current year. It is also planned to engage local communities to participate in the afforestation drive to educate and involve the masses in this very important ecological activity. Assam Rifles has also been at the forefront of the drive to prevent deforestation in Manipur through frequent educative interactions with the people at the grassroots level, as also by stopping the illegal trade in forest and wildlife products. In a span of last 1.5 years, IGAR South has undertaken 46 specific operations wherein forest produce, including timber and wildlife products, to the tune of Rs 213 crore have been seized, he continued. The Inspector General assured the people of the state of Manipur that Assam Rifles is committed to helping the people not only in providing security but also by engaging in people-centric and humanitarian efforts.
And these nurseries are all over. It is not only in the Imphal city. These nurseries are all over in various districts. We are in touch in coordination with the state administration, with the district administration. We have received lot of help from the state and district administration in terms of the saplings in terms of information pertaining to the plantation and preservation, and a lot of other inputs and support what we have got. In addition to the nurseries, we have also created certain gardens. We call them vatikas, and these vatikas are primarily to firstly they showcase the effort which is put in by the Assam Rifles. In these vatikas, all the trees which have been planted, they have been dedicated to the martyrs of Assam Rifles over a period of time, and we take pride in planting these saplings and thereafter looking after them. So each individual Jawan, they have been given this responsibility, and they are doing it very willingly. They are very happy to do all this.
4 active cadres of Jiliangrong United Front Kamshan were arrested yesterday in the New Chakon area by a team of CDO Imphal East unit led by KH Henry Singh, OC CDO of Imphal East, under the command of Roni Mayengbam, MPS Additional SP of Imphal East, and under overall supervision of An Hirojit Maitei, IPS Superintendent of Police, Imphal East District. The 4 arrested persons are Duantungam Golmai, 30 years, son of Rakupu Golmai of Golting Village, Kopum; Gaikwangam Runakmai, 42 years, son of Rangjai Rongmai of Muktina Village, Nungba; Tangambo Narenmai, 45 years, son of Late Masingbo Marenmai of Phonglang Akutpa Village, Kangpokpi; and Jagailan Golmai, 24 years, son of Makuding Golmai of Muktina Village, Nungba. 7 mobile phones were seized from these persons, while 1 HK rifle along with 33 magazines, 2 RPG launchers, and 1 SLR were recovered from None from the information given by one of the arrested cadres. The arrested persons along with the seized arms were handed over to Porompat Police Station for taking up further necessary legal actions.
Yesterday at around 9 p.m. we received credible information about the presence of some cadres of ZUF Kamson group at New Sekol area. Immediately we launched an operation by Imphal East Commando led by OC KH Henry Singh under the supervision of Additional SP Ops Roni, and we arrested 4 cadres of ZUFK. 2 of the cadres are of the rank of second lieutenant and 2 others are private. The names of the arrested persons are given in the press handout. On their revelation about the concealment of some weapons used by them in the extortion activities along National Highway Imphal-Jiribam Road and extortion activities from various railway construction which are going on now. We did a combined operation with 10 AR and 15 AR, and we could recover 2 numbers of RPG, that is rocket propelled grenade launcher, 1 33 HK rifle and 1 SLR along with magazines. These weapons along with 7 mobile which are suspected to be used in various anti-national activities were seized. The seized weapons.
BJP Manipur Pradesh former Vice President Thokchom Jadumani and MI Department Thawal Division Executive Engineer No. 1 Dr. R.K. Dipankar and S.O. Y. Ingocha inspected the Haibi Dam in Ecopat area of Arong River in Thawal District today. The farmers of the area are facing water shortage in the paddy fields due to the dam not functioning properly. After the inspection, MI Department Thawal Division Executive Engineer No. 1 R.K. Dipankar assured the farmers that the dam will be fixed right away with temporary arrangements to relieve the farmers. The inspection program today included Kangabok Jila Parishad member K.H. Rajmohan and farmers of Ecopart area.
Kangabok amta thokung ga taigariba cheliba arong liberate khunaba mapam sigi ekoi haibi dam haina khunaba sigi dam sigi mayai gi sector sima ekoi gi khangdana ekoi gi singdagi haigedra kai de haigedam sector ma damage do sector se ekoi dang si honorable CM da hajar butung da honorable CM da jag kanchen advice to butung si engineer da hajaraga mai gi hajaraga ekoi gi mai gi team engineer RK Dipankar Saib amadi ma loina ma gi so.
Third charter anniversary of Lions Club of Imphal Centurion was celebrated today at Imphal West District Police Station with a small function organized with the support from SP Dr. Ace Ibomcha Singh, additional SP Amarjit and OC Ingocha. PPE kits, hand sanitizers, face masks, hand gloves, etc. were distributed for the COVID frontline warriors at the said police station on the occasion of the anniversary. A week-long mass tree plantation program was inaugurated today by K.H. Nabakumar Singh, member of ICAR Society, New Delhi, in connection to the anniversary of establishment of the 93rd Indian Council Agricultural Research ICAR in Manipur. K.H. Nabakumar Singh, along with the youth of Nungu Changdol Pokpi in Bishnupur district, planted a total of 200 trees in the area. He appealed to the staffs of ICAR and KVK to plant trees in their respective campuses. 200 urea bags and 90 sprayers were given away to farmers, and he also mentioned the need for discussion between scientists and farmers on practices to yield more produce. Now let's take a short break. We'll be back with more news. Stay tuned.
Tamo, kaino lo sandribo? As karanga na sasiya na harago.
Kaino isibo? Kaisa pinai sibo?
Hima. COVID ki vaccine kap thok se na ngana du phasna hainai dudi.
Ai haksang ka stok de. Ai kapo. Nate haksang ka stok do ba ingoni da kapa ke ka de no. Ai kapo haisine.
Tamo, narak dringai dana isana hana sexil hona phatro. Kap thok puna phatabra ba.
Ho yare, section mana dum kapuro. Ai kapo.
As khangdre da. Kamai ngana du no khangdre ai. Phare, adu de ai chalu khige. Pungo, mamai da kapu ge ko, papa ga leramo.
COVID-19 laisat asigi ngak thok nabagi damak COVID ki vaccine kapana laisat asigi mari lena ba laina laisat singdagi ngak thok sabangami masida natana laisat asina sanghan nabagi damak matam gi sarkar na pirakpa sana kakmon sing aikhoi ngak na satminarasi Cowin apps ta register to piduna adom su suksoi soidna vaccine asi kap thok pi COVID ki vaccine kap thok tuna COVID laitaba iram dam mo heminarasi
aikhoi vaccine kap le say.
Hello and welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. Now, in some other news. All Manipur Tennis and Volleyball Association observed World Tennis Volleyball Day at their head office in Hengang, Kangjebung today. A tree plantation program was held in connection to the celebration, attended by the President, Vice President, Advisor and Executive members of the association. Huya Langlon Thangta Association Manipur handed over a letter to the Chief Minister of Manipur requesting him to grant recruitment of state, national and international level Thangta sports certificate holders for the post of Manipur Police Constable. The letter stated that there are many talented youths who got laurels for the state in state, national, Asian and international level Thangta championships or competitions in the last several years, but still they have remained unemployed. They have already requested the Manipur government for listing Thangta in the list of games and sports, which qualify the meritorious sports persons for consideration for appointment to any job of Manipur government, it added. Mampil and Kemkul have appealed to the state government for eviction along the Moirang Lamkai road that leads to Moirang Kaitil before starting the construction of the roads. Mampil Secretary Thaba, Kemkul Joint Secretary and workers of both organizations took part in the appeal today for eviction before the widening of the roads. Mampil President K. Padamo Devi said the STO of Moirang had given an order on 16 February for the people encroaching on the roadside from Moirang Lamkai to Lai Kolembi to remove themselves before 23 February. The order said they would be made to live with the help of law, but nothing has been done till now, which is a disregard for the people of Moirang, she added. Kemkul President M. Santikumar said that this road leads to the Manipur's tourist destination of Kaibulamjau Central Tourist INA, which means it is a very important road. It is also the main road for Wangu, Kumbi and Sagang, so there should be eviction for the encroachers, failing which the road construction will be boycotted, he added.
February tang tara taruka Moirangi SDO na masana thokibo order haibadi Moirangi lamkhai dagina lai kurembo pagi lambi pathokpagi matangda masana thokibo wafam February tang kungo humdoi phawbagi manungda encroacher singna masana khangna yumsing asi sidok da bataragadi atubo matamda aingi matengna aingi loinana eviction tawrani haigraga ngasi phawba haigibo wafam ngaktana leiba haibase Moirang Prajabu Singnabani, Aduna Maram Oirakanda Haiba, Asigumba Matikja, the officer Masagi, Wangaksa, the Vasa, Pamtado, Hive of Hawaii, Himam the Folk of Rhina, Kanjay, Maram.
Advisor to Chief Minister Health, Dr. Sapam Ranjan, today said that over and above the observance of family planning program in the state, there is a vital need to let the people aware of all the topics being discussed on the program. And he also further congratulated the works being done by the ASA workers of the state. The A4SIT program was held today at the Indian Medical Association IMA branch at Lamphel by the State Health Society, National Health Mission and the Directorate of Health Services with respect to the World Population Day 2021. In addition to a rally being organized by him from the Directorate of Health Services, he continued to add on that the COVID crisis has affected every sector of our lives. Therefore, everyone should follow appropriate COVID protocols while undertaking any activities, howsoever important, keeping in mind that we have to survive this pandemic. He also stressed that vaccination is the only way to get out of this crisis and also further promised that awareness programs will be held in districts with low vaccination counts. He also went on to add that even though the tally of positive cases in India has started to subside, the regions in northeast India, including Manipur, still witness a higher number of positive cases continuously. On the other hand, in addition to vaccinating 1,058 people in Tongju constituency in these past few days, another 512 people from the same constituency were vaccinated yesterday in a mass vaccination program held at Ibudo Sanglen, taking the total tally to over 1,500. The camp was organized under the supervision of T.H. Biswajit, who is also the MLA of the said constituency. In the vaccination program held yesterday, out of the total 512 vaccinated people, the number of people who got their first doses were 502, while those receiving their second doses numbered to just 5. T.H. Biswajit, who himself inspected the vaccination sites, cited to the media that every possible help will be provided from his side until all the people in the constituency gets vaccinated. Now let's take another short break. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
Ai khoi vaccine ka place ai khoi vaccine ka place han ki punchi sao khat khong thang han jin le si jati khai den corona lan chang thik ne re se ai khoi vaccine ka place corona di ngam le si punchi sao khat mai kai da han na pa le se punchi sao khat mai kai da han na pa le se
asengmune akhoi pone vaccine kap thokuna corona deng athokuna hani punsi bu hanjano hanabada adon sorok yabi
Hello and welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News now. More news and updates. Pulitzer-winning Indian photojournalist Danish Siddiqui was killed while covering clashes between Afghan security forces and Taliban fighters. The Reuters journalist was killed near a border crossing with Pakistan, sources said. Afghan special forces had been fighting to retake the main market area of Spin Buldak when Siddiqui and a senior Afghan officer were killed in what they described as Taliban crossfire, official sources told Reuters on Friday. Taliban and Afghan officials are at loggerheads since the withdrawal of US troops this year, the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 incident. Government today launched digital platform Kisan Sarati to facilitate the farmers to get the right information at the right time in their desired language. The platform Kisan Sarati was jointly launched by Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar and Electronics and Information Technology Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw through video conference on the occasion of 93rd ICAR Foundation Day. Speaking on the occasion, Ashwini Vaishnaw said farmers can avail personalized advisories on agriculture and allied areas directly from scientists of Krishi Vigyan Kendra through the digital platform. He said this initiative of Kisan Sarati will empower farmers with the technological interventions and reach farmers in remote areas. WHO DG Dr. Tedros asked China to be transparent and open and to cooperate in the second phase of investigations into the origins of the COVID-19 pandemic. He said on Thursday that investigations into the origins of the COVID-19 pandemic in China were being hampered by the lack of raw data on the first days of spread there and urged it to be more transparent. Tedros will brief the UN health body's 194 member states on Friday regarding a proposed second phase of study. WHO top emergency expert Mike Ryan said. A WHO-led team spent 4 weeks in and around the central city of Wuhan City with Chinese researchers and said in a joint report in March that the virus had probably been transmitted from bats to humans through another human. It said that introduction through a laboratory incident was considered to be an extremely unlikely pathway, but countries including the United States and some scientists were not satisfied. China has called the theory of virus escaping from a Wuhan laboratory absurd and said repeatedly that politicizing the issue will hamper investigations. Now, before we wind up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Manipur government announces strict curfew from July 18th. Assam Rifles seizes forest-produced wildlife products worth rupees 213 crore in 46 specific operations in state. And Imphal East CDO naps 4 cadre of Juve Kamshan faction. Well, that's all we have for the moment. Thanks for tuning in and see you again.